Hi, as a small business, you might be wondering what is ChatGPT and how can it be of any use to you? Well, I'm going to try and answer that question for you. ChatGPT, in essence, is a chatbot. So you can talk to it by sending it messages and it will respond back in text. You may know there's been a lot of controversy around ChatGPT and AI in general. Some people are wondering whether it's going to take over the world um, and become Skynet, or whether it's actually something really useful that's going to make the human race better. I'll leave that debate to other people. I suppose we could ask it, are you going to enslave humanity? Oh, it says no, so that's fine. It's all good. You sure? Yeah, no, it's sure. So we're fine. We're fine. It's not going to enslave us. So based on that, I'm sure quite honest response, we can continue to think about how it could help you as a business. So gaining access to ChatGPT is really easy. You do it through your web browser, whether you prefer to use Chrome, Edge, Firefox. I think it works with all of them. So I'll put a link in the description to the actual sign-on page, and it's free to sign on. So there are two versions at the moment. There's version 3.5, which is the free version. That's the version that I'm showing you now. And there's also version 4, which you can subscribe for. I think it's $20 a month, something like that, which is the slightly more advanced one. So you notice the difference if you start getting into debates or conversations about whatever with ChatGPT. Then 4 does give you a bit more insight than 3.5. But probably for your purposes as a small business, 3.5, the free version, is going to be absolutely fine. Right, so something a bit more practical, perhaps. One of the things that's great is to get it to do things like grammar check. So let's say, for instance, you're sending out an important email and you just sort of throw something together, but you just want to make sure it's really nicely polished. You can just say things like, please grammar check. You don't have to say please, but it's nice. I usually just put a colon at the end to sort of say this is what's coming, but I don't think you even need to do that. This is my badly worded email, and you can see within seconds it's come up with a revision which is far better written than what I came up with. It's really good for brainstorming ideas. So let's say you were coming up with unique selling points for your fish restaurant. I won't read all these out, but you can see it's very, very quickly brainstorming ideas for your unique selling points for your fish restaurant. I want to do a blog post about the perfect lobster. And again, I'm not going to read it out now. I'll let you play with it, but the quality is quite amazing for what it comes out with so quickly. One thing you might want to look out for is it tends to write in American English. So you can say, please rewrite, if you don't specify this at the start, in British English. It'll work it out, and away it'll go, British English. So I would advise reading through anything that it produces, obviously, and tweak it. Don't just go and copy and paste and just assume everything will be okay, because it can sometimes come up with some pretty weird things, and or it might sound a bit odd. It's not really your style. You can ask it to change styles. So you could say, can you make it more light-hearted? And it'll go away and it'll have a go at sort of just making it a little bit more fun. But it is difficult for it to get the tone exactly right to your business. So you do still need to interact a bit. So just a couple more ideas of things that you can use it for before we wrap this up, and you can go and have a play. You can get it to analyze contract clauses. So if someone sent you a contract and maybe there's a few clauses that you're a little bit not sure about these, paste them in, ask it to comment. It'll give you a disclaimer about the fact that it's not a lawyer, and then go ahead and be a lawyer anyway. I mean, you can ask it for all sorts of things to do with taxation and any kind of rules like that. Again, anything, if you ask it tax questions, legal questions, medical questions, it will answer them. You'll just always get this blurb about how I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an accountant, but it'll answer them anyway. So it is really useful. Again, have a play, see how you get on with it. But it's genuinely the next big step forward for me since search engines. Once you start using it, you will use it every day, several times a day. It becomes an essential tool. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you found that useful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Over the coming months and years, I'm going to be doing a series of videos aimed at small businesses, discussing various topics to hopefully make things make a little bit more sense. Thanks for watching.